Hey, yo. What's poppin', gang? All right, man, we back with another reaction. What's good? What's good? What's good? All right, so shout out to my dog, The Ville, man. I always say that, man. We got to link up, too. We supposed to be linking up soon, so make sure y'all stay tuned for that, man. I got to hit him up. Shout out to the Ville, man. We got another video today we're reacting to. We kind of, it seems like the Drake news, the Drake weirdness, and all this, like, outside of the case, obviously, but all of this, like, EbonyPrince mysterious stuff is kind of like started to slow down a little bit, but it seems like it's actually as of recently within the last couple of days, I've seen a couple of new things, and shout out to the Ville for always bringing this stuff to light and at least giving us a little information on what he's seeing and what he's noticed. So video is titled EbonyPrince 2K24 reveals shocking clues about Anita Wintour, which was kind of crazy when we figured out that the Anita Max Win tour was really a jab or a slight to Anna Wintour, which was crazy. So I didn't even think it would have been that deep. But before we go ahead and get into this video, make sure y'all go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn on the notification bell so you guys know when we go live. You guys can follow me at all my socials, all that good stuff. But shout out to my dog, The Ville. Let's go ahead and get into this video. Let me see what he's talking about.
And so it looks like EbonyPrince decided to finally reveal what exactly he knows about Anna Wintour, at least give us a slight clue about what's going on with her and her whole involvement with the Mark Hotel, Drake, and the beef that they had and everything.
Yeah, the Mark Hotel stuff is crazy. Wasn't they just at the Mark Hotel for the Met Gala? Wasn't Future coming out of the Mark Hotel? Am I tweaking? Let me know.
Clue about what's going on with her and her whole involvement with the Mark Hotel, Drake, and the beef that they had and everything that's written in these incident reports. So for the people who aren't aware of who this woman is actually a dominant figure in the industry biz. She's actually one of these big icons in the fashion industry, and she really just holds down Met Gala. Like, she holds down Met Gala, and it recently just...
See? The Met Gala. The Met Gala. Let me see. Let me slow this down a little bit. Oh, damn, that's as slow as it can go. I'm just going normal then.
Happened again, where they kind of do this thing at the Mark Hotel, then they go to the Met Gala. People go from the Mark Hotel, they take pictures there, and then they go to the event. They go to the Met Gala. Anna Wintour has always been the person that's kind of like been like the forerunner of everything, right? She kind of plays like a big deal, a big hand in this whole thing. It was real recent where EbonyPrince had shared photos of Kendrick Lamar's lyrics from Gloria and a picture of Drake's tour of Anita Max Wintour. Now, one of the theories in this revolved Anna Wintour. Now, I'm going to read what he said about Miss Anna Wintour, and then we'll go over the theory right now. He said, "I would like to personally thank and apologize to Miss Anna Wintour. Thank you for acknowledging my community's influence and impact on your industry by highlighting our cumulative fashion history last night and for the duration of the Superfine exhibit. The apology is due to the 2022 and 2023 Lost and Found mishap regarding your beloved items. Your items, Miss Anna Wintour, were in fact held in storage for 6 months. But as you know, us lowly security personnel are not allowed to contact guests, which ultimately and unfortunately resulted in your beloved items being donated. As such, and as you are quite aware, policies were implemented to ensure things like that never happened again, which also means that you too know that Mr. Fitzenwell is a liar." Mr. Fitzenwell, obviously in this case being Drake. That was the name that Drake had went by at the hotel, where EbonyPrince got the items from Meet the Grams and all this incriminating information that he's obtained from Drake up until this point.
He's secure. So he's security, and he just is able to gather all this information and gather all of these items just because they like kind of callously like leave them behind.
Allegedly. But there was several theories revolving around Miss Anna Wintour for 3 reasons. But the one that I want to explain would probably be the most obvious, the one about the cover photo that Drake used for his tour. Why does the character look like Anna Wintour?
Right.
And why is the name similar to her name? Not only that, why is she carrying a toy gun? Now, to explain why this character looks like Anna Wintour, I'm going to play a previous clip that explains Drake and Anna Wintour's beef. Just to point out, he's saying that Anna Wintour forgot her items at the hotel around the same time he obtained the items from Meet the Grams in 2022 and 2023. There was a fallout that he ended up having with her in Vogue, because when he was promoting her loss with 21 Savage, remember, this is the same
Vogue
tour
cover
that 21 Savage and Drake did together. This is where they went to perform at the It's All a Blur tour. After that situation, Drake and 21 Savage got sued by Vogue because of the fake cover that they used to
Right, I
promote
remember
her
that.
loss. They had to settle for an undisclosed sum. Drake had issues with Anna Wintour. He even took it as far as starting some issues with her while he was performing at It's All a Blur tour, which
Fans convinced Drake and 21 Savage dish Anna Wintour with a gory lookalike during It's All a Blur
21
tour.
Savage. And look at the timestamp right here that I want to highlight. He was going in on her around the same time that Drake was at the Mark Hotel. Because remember, Drake was staying at the Mark Hotel at this time. July 17th, July 18th, all the way to the 27th or the 28th, Drake had stayed in New York City.
Bro, the Ville be locking it in, bro. He be locked in. He got the. I would have never remembered that he was in, but he been way closer to this than I have. But he's saying, bro, that he was in there and they was going in on him around the same time. They wrote this article on him around the same time he was staying there.
For his portion of the tour for It's All a Blur tour. This article has the same date that appears in the paperwork that we have been reading in the last theory. So while this was happening to Drake at the Mark Hotel, he was also getting at Anna Wintour while he was performing at the tour. There's even an AI video that he had put at the concert of Anna Wintour. It says, Drake's so petty for putting Anna Wintour up there like this. And this was on July 10th, 2023. He was doing this while Jimmy Cooks was playing in the back because he references Vogue. And he says, don't tell me that you model if you ain't been in Vogue. And I guess this is where he shows Anna Wintour because Anna Wintour has her hand tied with Vogue. This is him sliding her while he's doing It's All the Blur tour, while he's staying at the Mark Hotel. And I can't forget to mention that Anna Wintour also frequents the Mark Hotel. Why? Because the Mark Hotel has all the celebrities pop out there before they depart and go to the Met Gala. But now EbonyPrince is letting us know that Anna Wintour is somebody that left items as well at the Mark Hotel around the same time.
What did she leave?
Left items there. Now, like I said, she's at the Met Gala. She's going to be at the Mark. But it is interesting how this woman was there around the same time that Drake was there at the hotel. And going back to the incident report, right? Going back to the incident report at hand, I said that incident report had the same dates where he was going at Anna Wintour publicly. That's this incident report right here. Now, we don't know who this woman is, but this is
her bag and shoot him for continuously playing around. There is no surveillance footage of this incident. South side of 77th Street. It should be noted that upon Drake's return to the property and while walking through Caviar Caspia, he blanked the hotel and should have one of those tunnels like Delilah in Vegas. What? He even stated that he will potentially buy property to be used when he stays here. Photos of the tunnel that he spoke of have been attached for reference. This is crazy and nasty at the same time.
Incident report says right here the following. She was going to go into her bag and shoot him for continuously playing around. There is no surveillance footage of this incident as it took place on the south side of 77th Street out of view of our cameras. It should also be noted that upon Drake's return to the property and while walking through Caviar Caspia, he suggested that the hotel should have one of those tunnels like Delilah in Vegas. He even stated that he would potentially buy some tunnels for the property to be used for the time while he stays here.
Don't he got a bar like head to Delilah with all of my ice? Head to Delilah with all of my ice. Ain't that what he say? Is that what he talking about? Delilah with the tunnels? Bro, this is crazy, bro. They be dropping it in songs and we don't know what the hell they talking about. Is that what he said? I could be tweaking. But let me know. I could totally be tweaking.
Photos of the tunnels that he spoke of have been attached for reference below if anyone chooses to follow up with him regarding the issue/statement. Drake was having this public feud mocking Anna Wintour around this time. So for a split second, as I'm reading this incident report and I'm finding out now that Anna Wintour was somebody that not only frequents the Mark Hotel, but also was a person that forgot stuff there as well. And then reading that incident report, it almost made me feel like, was Anna Wintour the person
one was gonna shoot him,
or someone related or knew the person that had upped the blick on Drake?
Yeah, that's why she's holding the gun. That's crap, bro. That is insane. That is insane. I'm like, bro, this little toy gun, she's holding it, and there's got to be a connection. Because once I started to figure that out, I'm like, okay, now I'm looking at it. And it's wearing a D chain too. And I'm like, what are all these little tidbits of information? It's a smoking gun too. Did Anna Wintour let off shots? Ain't no way, bro. She like 90.
Up the blick on Drake, bro? I don't know.
Bro,
It
I'm
just
with you.
seems weird saying it out loud. It just seems strange to say that. But when I had talked about this theory previously, it just seems strange. But now we have EbonyPrince, the security guard, saying that Anna Wintour forgot stuff at the hotel. I'm wondering what she forgot, bro. I'm wondering what it is that she had left at the hotel. Could it be a gun? I don't know,
my
bro.
God.
I have no idea. Only EbonyPrince would know. But why would Drake be involved in this incident report talking about how a girl was going to pull it on him because he kept playing around, allegedly, right? And then he does a tour with a girl that looks like Anna Wintour, someone that frequents this hotel, and she has a blick on her in the tour photo, in the cover photo of this character. Was he referencing Anna Wintour and this incident that happened in the Mark Hotel?
And there's no video,
either way it goes, we know that Anna Wintour and that incident that happened at the Mark, they both go hand in hand. Why? Because EbonyPrince is saying that she frequents it and she also forgot something there that they later had to claim. And EbonyPrince is saying you could also confirm that Mr. Fitzenwell is a liar. Drake is a liar because you forgot to claim your items as well. All I'm saying is, bro, it's starting to look crazy. It's starting to look like Anna Wintour got gangsta, bro. That theory
but why
is
that
crazy.
okay?
But I have no idea.
But what is she? But why did she up the blick? Why did she do it? If she did do it, why did she do it? That's the question I'm thinking. Like, okay, yeah. I get it. There's a weapon there. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe somebody got, you know what I'm saying? They got a little concealed carry on them, or they hold a weapon on them wherever they go. I wouldn't think that she would need it, strictly because obviously she is who she is and probably has some sort of security or whatever. But what would make, however old she is, 80, 90 years old at this time, pull out a weapon on you, bro? What did you do? What were you doing? That's what I want to know. Did she catch him in an act? Did she see something? She was like, hey, bro, did he try to do something to her? I don't know, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think happened.
He makes the girl look like that. It makes her carry a gun, bro.
But then if that is true, why would you basically taunt her with your album, with your tour cover? Why would you taunt her if you did something? Or is it an inside joke where it's funny? Like, I don't know, bro. This is confusing.
All these people being talked about are at this hotel, and there's an incident report that's looking like this, and Drake was dissing her around this time. I haven't even gone into the other theory why EbonyPrince was sharing Anita, the name Anita, and the name Gloria at the same time. Because when he shares this photo, he's sharing the song Gloria with the lyrics Anita y tú, sentado Anita y tú. He later on says that Gloria could have been a federal agent. Right here, you see a federal agent listed here, chilling here at the Mark Hotel.
That's Gloria.
It says here that Gloria had responded to a situation involving a underage guest, and then showing that they had an injury type. You can see it right here. And the response was coming from an armed officer, Gloria. Basically insinuating that Drake was being some type of person involved in this. And Gloria, the officer Gloria, was involved in this as well, responding to the incident, covering it up. I don't know, keep it alleged. But EbonyPrince said, everyone's worried about me, but no one, as usual, gave a second thought to the blonde on the security team. A retired former New York PD officer and current federal agent stood guard while many acts of idiocy took place. So like I said, he shares pictures of Gloria, the lyrics Anita y tú, with the picture of Drake's cover. Is he referencing that Anita is somebody that knows Gloria? Or is EbonyPrince
Here's
talking about Anna
the other thing,
Wintour?
though, bro. When do y'all think we actually gonna get like full answered, like full on close the case statements on what happened? Because I love this, though. I love this like mysterious conspiracy stuff too. Like I'm a fan just as much as the next person. And, you know, and obviously, you know, if I believe there's some truth to it, but I also want some concrete like information from EbonyPrince to just be like, this is what I'm talking about. And maybe not as much like hinting towards it, and maybe like you having to do more research. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want somebody to say this is what happened. Or maybe he can't say this is what happened.
At her escapades at the Mark Hotel as well, involving Drake and some situation that they could have going on, some secret beef that they could have. I'm not sure. Either way, he's addressing that Anna Wintour is another person that forgot something there. But it's crazy though, because Anna Wintour is somebody that frequents the Mark and is someone that has beef with Drake. And it was a beef that was happening around this time he was on tour staying at this hotel where he left the items for Meet the Grams. I'm starting to think that this beef with Anna Wintour is a lot larger than me and you think. It would be crazy to really think that Anna Wintour got gangster with Drake at this hotel. Maybe she sent somebody. I don't know. Maybe she sent some girl or something. I don't know, bro. but the art on this looks just like her.
Yeah,
and
of
Ebony
course.
Prince bringing her up, it's starting to make me think that this situation is a lot deeper than me and you think. I think it goes a lot deeper than me and you know. What do you think that Anna Wintour had left at the Mark Hotel? Do you think she left something there? Do you think it was something of importance? Any type of importance? Y'all tell me, man.
That's the thing, though. Shout out to the Ville, man. As always, bro. Shout out to the Ville, bro. Like, always making you think, what could she have left? There's no, I mean, I can't say no way, but I just can't imagine that she would have actually left a blick at the hotel. There's no way. Security would have had it or something, and if she did, like, this could have come out a long time ago. Y'all got Prince, probably could hey, from the weapon being left there, hey, here's the weapon, let's see the video. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be that, but it could be hard drives. It could be the way they move, man, like in the fashion industry and all of that, and it to me always hints towards like some sort of getting caught in traffic, if y'all feel what I'm saying. Getting caught in traffic. Like I always think of that kind of stuff, and maybe that scenario where lists and things like that might get left, and people, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's some hints towards moving humans. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Let me know what y'all think about it. But this is always super interesting. Like I said, I do hope that at some point we actually get some actual answers, man. But this is crazy. Shout out to the Ville, man. Do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I appreciate all of the love. We're on the way to 32K. Make sure y'all go ahead and follow me at all my socials as well, man. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out. Peace.